Carnivore diet, ketogenic diet, day 26. Bacon and eggs, spitting and farting away kind of nicely. It's just gone midday, so still utilising at least a 14-hour fast. I went through a stage where I was consuming too much double cream, put on a couple of points of a kilo, got that under control. A couple of days ago I thought, fuck it, I had a fuck it day, and I drank 3 beers, 1 bottle of Newcastle Brown and 2 Guinness. And then yesterday I ate a Turkish Delight and a packet of fruit pastels. I just had to have the sugar and chocolate. And so, so I look down here for a minute, bacon and eggs. Yeah, the body just wouldn't let me be. But as soon as I had the fruit pastels, which were absolutely delicious. What were they? They're about fucking 750 calories. Just pure sugar. Just sugar. 60 grams of carbs, or 65 grams of carbs. So, well, I was well out of keto. So, anyway, I thought, I don't know whether I'm in keto or not, or what the fuck I'm doing here. So I bought these ketosis measuring strips, and all you do is you piss on one for a second, and then that little end bit colour coordinates with one of these progressively the more we're in ketosis. Now, I started yesterday and I was on here. I checked it again this morning and I'm here. I'm going to check it again this afternoon when I've ate this fat to see if my body is actually, you know, kicking into anything. And if there's no sign on it, then it's kind of like, well, it's been more than 12 hours since I was out of ketosis. It takes about 12 hours before you get back into ketosis, apparently. It's been 24 hours, I think, because I ate these pastels yesterday lunchtime. And so I'll just keep trying these to see what happens, and if I ever get up into that purple realm by eating no carbs at all. So weight wise, I am I'm down again to 87.3 kilos today. So that's 3 clear kilos from when I started on the 30th. So I have, it's day 26 today, so I've got a few days left to see if I can lose another kilo. I'd be happy to lose another kilo, so no more fuck it days. I've got no cheese in the fridge. I'm very sparingly using the double cream. I'm feeling, I don't know whether you guys remember, you know, but like it's kind of like, I think there's a little bit more tone coming back to the muscles, and they're all, there's no fat to be pinched on them anymore, you know, where there was a little bit, and I could pinch you know, more than that on the chest, and so there was about half an inch all over, and it took away all my definition. And now the stomach is most certainly trimmer, and I don't know, you know, just whether you can see the stomach muscles are starting to protrude a little bit there. Still got this here and that bit there, and so looking at getting rid of most of that, so it's really down to that. within this next week. So, as far as keeping this diet, I'm going to be shifting into the Atkins diet, because the Atkins diet allows you to introduce low carb vegetables, and so you know, all the nutritious vegetables, obviously not potatoes and you know, stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to eating meats with stir-fried vegetables, broccoli and some runner beans, or you know, stuff like that that's not heavily you know, infused with carbs, like sweet corn and pulses and things like that. I think they've got a lot of carbs in them. Because I don't know, to stay on the pure meat, there's a limit, man. There's a limit, there really is. And so what I'm doing is I'm just whacking so many different varieties of all different spices over everything, just to try to give me a level of satiation, and then not being necessarily satiated from that. I'm still looking for more. I'm looking for more fat thing, the cheese. I mean, okay, that cheese, that double, either Gloucester cheese or mature cheddar, then there's no carbs in that, there's no sugar in that. But apparently there's a lot of calories in it. But then one of the viewers is like, calories is bullshit, and I'm like, well, I'm inclined to agree, because you know, what does it really mean? What does calories mean? Because we all metabolize foods, energy differently. We've all got different metabolic states. And so what the fuck does it matter what it says on any given packet? What's that mean to us? It means something different to me as it would every single one of you. It wouldn't mean the same to us. And so, you know, scientifically they could say, well, the calories, the fuel burning efficiency or whatever is X, Y and Z. To who? To a cow? To a goose? To a human being? Ugh. So again, we enter into some sort of nonsensical, fictitious realm. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be looking at my body, I'm going to be feeling the body, and I'm going to be thinking, whoa, if you're feeling pretty boss and you're feeling trim and you can't pinch more than half an inch, well, you're fucking good to go. You're good for the speedos on the beach, boy, you know what I mean? So I think that's it. It's, you know, we can count calories and we can count carbs and we can fucking count all different sorts of shit. We can do the numbers until we're going insane with the fucking numbers. But at the end of the day, the only reality about any of that stuff is what goes in here and how our bodies deal with it. And we're all wildly different. And so I'm learning how my body deals with certain foods now, and that's the way forward. And so after the month's over, I'll just be, you know, having a balanced diet, but without the rubbish that I had before, until I have a fuck it day. I'm going to have a fuck it day. I'm just going to buy a loaf of crusty white bread, and I'm going to whack loads of lashings of thick butter on it. I'm going to bang some ham in there. I'm going to fucking slap a load of mustard over there. I'm going to bang in some tomatoes with ground black pepper. Wow! I'm going to have me a experience. I'm going to have me a Viking sandwich. I'm going to have me a Scooby-Doo snack. I'm going to have me some fucking Popeye fodder. Whatever. I'm going to do it. So anyway, you know, I'm not going fucking crazy, am I? I'm not going crazy. What I've got to eat tonight is 2 pork loins and 3 Cumberland sausage. And then after that, in the fridge I've either got pink salmon, tuna, spam, pate, and so I'll be having some of that, and looking forward to getting on the fucking Atkins diet, to be fair. Anyway, I'll let you know how these go. I'll let you know if I ever do get actually into ketosis. I probably haven't even been in ketosis for this whole duration, to be fair, people. How would I know? How would I know? So, let's see how it goes.